everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Oregon Ducks offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kurt, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it. To me, in all sports, we've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down.
And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this to this offense.
The 49ers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Powering through. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. And now from the pistol formation, looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll feed the back again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Austin. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. First down play will come out. How aggressive will it be? Down he goes. A sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz. And he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker as kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run. But here, the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Here comes the bunch formation. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
We'll call for the fair catch here. The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The 49ers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back's got it again. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
There's a 1st and 10 play. To throw, it's Brown. And here comes a deep shot. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown, Charlotte. Made the defense look slow that time.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the kickoff will be a return. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the bat, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. And the defense bows up and stuffs him right at the line. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. This should be the last play of the quarter. And now the handoff. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous nervous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Good spin on the run. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The gain makes it second and medium. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense can sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. And the 49ers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he slings this pass over the middle. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead.
Nah, I'm just playing online Dynasty.
Now they get set to kick it away. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Makes the grab. It's Stewart.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice game.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said. We see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Lets it go quickly. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Ducks are in the red zone now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Dropping back. It's Moore. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with just third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just out, picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. To the air, it's Moore. The pass rush closing in. Got him for a sack, a big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he's got his man open downfield. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line. Timeout is called a Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Looking to throw it on first down. And the junior able to get home with the sack. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. He'll hand it off. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. They'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Gives it to the back. Runs right over the defender. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Brown. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The 49ers will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
A lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board. Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. They put something together in this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. And forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the 49ers line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. That's caught. It's McGowan. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Charlotte. This offense really clicking.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point puts them up 9 now. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. We're sort of trying to make something happen. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Back to pass. It's Moore. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. On the return, it's McGowan. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's McGowan. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. Well, Kirk, it's Charlotte in the lead here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And there's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The 49ers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base. I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. He's escaping the pocket now. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's got it for a big gain. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. And the 49ers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. It's an option look. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. It's 2nd down and goal now for this offense.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume. Just keep running.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. They'll run the option. And he runs it in there to extend the lead. Now it's a three-score game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense when you're trying to protect. You know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And he'll set up to throw. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job. The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. So this game is not over yet. Score just got a little bit tighter. How will they play it? How aggressive on the play call? Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A gain sets up a 3rd down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Quarterback drops back. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Charlotte. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession
Kicking team on now for the extra point.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. And completion makes it second and short. Looking to pass, it's Moore. Fires it to the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering, where was that earlier in this football game? The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time?
Well, Chris, it's third down. I understand there's a tendency for the quarterback to want to trust his arm and believe it.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. This game is not over yet. We'll see how the offense plays it. They love to chew some clock. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, 49ers. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine. Playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game. Up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. A really entertaining one. It was 1-1 to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, but when they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense is up first today. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They put on a great game, and they've already had some memorable moments. Who could forget in 2022, the field goal in the game that potentially wins it for Ohio State was kicked in 2022 and wide left and hits the ground in the year 2023.
Hand it off for a draw. It tests the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Bringing pressure. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Charlotte's offense comes out for their first possession today. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's Brown. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The back's got it on a counter. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Austin. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on third down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the first down.
The 49ers with first and 10 here. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. He decides to keep it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And the 49ers will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. He's got it, a fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. Tackle at the 28, this offense threatening now, another first down. A new set of downs completion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
There's the handoff. Got space, looking to score. They stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Charlotte. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Caught over the middle. It's Allen. Tackle made after a big gain.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Well, Kirk, it's Charlotte in the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. On 1st down, it's play action. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Got him, he's sacked.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Running out of time in the pocket. And they've got him.
Boy, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at 2nd forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's 3rd down. You better make up for it right here.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
The shotgun running play call. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll run it here. Powerful running here. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Snags the quick throw. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The 49ers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the receiver's got it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the 49ers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The 49ers trying to cash in here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. No huddle here for the offense. Ball handed off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? On the run, it's McGowan. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
There's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the 1st down for a new set of downs.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll get him down that time. So on 4th down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. This one is right through. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. 1st down here for this offense. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. It's a shotgun run call. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. With the catch, it's Austin. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side, and he goes down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yardage on that pass play. Keeping it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to throw. It's Brown. Receiver makes the catch. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the 49ers will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Needs a completion here on fourth down. It's a quick grab. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Gets rid of it on the move. Checks this down to the running back.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Been a decent game there before the defense brings him down. The 49ers hustle to the line to run that hurry up. On third and short, they hand the ball off. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. So a tough third and long on the 10th play of the drive. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the tide runs down here in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Charlotte in the lead here. As we reach the end of three, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Back to throw. It's Brown. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. Right, so it's first and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Costly hold nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught on the outside. It's Allen. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
You guys up front, line up. It's first down.
Well, there's something, Chris, we haven't seen much from this offense all day. Finally, a big play downfield.
Looking to throw again. He escapes the sack. Well, he escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. The sack on first down, it's second down. Back to pass. It's Reed. Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. They're in pretty good position. It's a two-possession game, and they now put this game on ice. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made way down to the 25. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, 49ers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. With the catch, it's Owens. They bring him down after a short gain there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's Thomas. That's good for a first down near the 40. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Looking to throw. It's Reed. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert.
And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Herb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.